How are you feeling? So, hi friends, how are you feeling after completing 4 modules? And we are in fifth module. So, in module 1, we have discussed already about why we scroll. In the module 2, we have discussed that what are the effects of social media on our health, our overall life, our productivity. It was like anxiety, stress, loneliness, always depending on something. In the module 3, we discussed about what are the triggers and patterns when we pick up the phone. And in module 4, we have discussed about the digital detox and how we can do it. What are the effective strategies? And in module 5, today we will be discussing 30, how much? 30 effective strategies. And before starting module 5, I want to ask you one thing, friends. Have you completed your assignments for module 1 to module 4? If not, I will again request everyone. Please complete it. The reason is that if you are not completing assignment and if you are just listening to this course, this is not going to solve the issue. Remember, the only person that is responsible for yourself is only you. And if you will take action, only then you will get results. So coming to today's module, 30 strategies. So I will start with the first strategy. First strategy is that you have to track. You have to track that how much time you have spent on social media today and what is your screen time. Most of the mobiles, like iPhone, is already having this tracker, or you can install the tracker. That what was your screen time. In Android, it is also available. That what was your screen time and how much time you have wasted on social media apps. It may be Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, or WhatsApp. So you have to track it on daily basis, the time spent on social media. Thus, coming to second strategies, we have already discussed that this social media apps are designed, their algorithm is designed in such a way that you are going to get into a dopamine trap, into a scroll trap, into a slot machine effect. So you always has to have this awareness mind that once I started scrolling, no, it is not going to end. Okay. So this was the second strategy. Coming to third strategy, whenever you are picking your phone or opening an app, pause and ask yourself, why I'm opening it? Why I'm picking my mobile? If something is not important, answer is not something important, just keep your mobile on your table. Fourth strategy is you have to visualize that how much time you have wasted in social media and if that time you have can utilize for your hobby or learning a new skill or improvement of yourself, what it will be. Suppose you have wasted 3 hours today and in that 3 hours you can upgrade your skills, you can work on some side hustle, you can also work on something important rather than this social media things. The fifth strategy is you must have clarity in your mind. You must have very much clarity in your mind that why you want to leave this social media. Is it stress or you want to increase your productivity, or you want to have a better sleep, you have must have clear why you want to quit this social media or reduce this social media times. Coming to six strategies that is most important. Turn off maximum notifications of social media. All social media apps, please put off notifications in off mode. I also request you can also this turn off notifications for other apps also, which are not important. It may be of anything, but that are not important. You can turn off notification because every notifications there is a ton, and when then there is a ton, we just pick up photo. What's new? What's happened? So turn off all your notifications. Coming to strategy number 7, use a monochrome mode. Use a monochrome modes means whenever you are using your phone, set it to a monochrome. In monochrome, what happens is that everything looks in black and white or everything looks in gray shade. And when studies has shown that if you are using your mobile in gray shade, it makes you less appealing. And if it is less appealing, you will not use it for longer durations. So use monochrome mode. This was 7th strategies. Coming to 8th strategies. So friends, whenever you are using your social media, I will advise you that you remove the app, okay, and use it on Safari or any browser. And do not save your login and password details. I'm again requesting do not save your login and password details. And every time you want to watch, you have to log in. You have to put password. And what happens is that if you are putting a resistance against it, the chances are that out of 10 times, 3, 4 times, you will just keep it that who will put up this whole login and whole password details. Ninth strategy is you have to put app limits. App limits means simply restrict the app uses for some time. You can set it like I used to have this setup that in this Instagram or Facebook, whenever I'm opening, after 2 minutes, it is getting closed. So you can set as per your convenience that it may be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Set a limit. And then add that after the limit is gone, your phone will automatically give you a reminder, notification that your daily limit is over and you have to leave that phone at that time because you have consumed your daily quota. 10th strategy is that instead of using apps, okay, on your home screen, put it all social media apps in a folder. If you are still keeping social media apps in your phone, keep it in a folder, not on a home screen. And when you will having, then you have to search because whatsoever we feel it, when we pick up the phone, our mind goes over there. And if that social media apps are not on home screen, the chances are lag. You will be using that. 11th strategy is read instead of scroll. When you are having some urge now that I want to use social media, just become some one book. Okay, and this is the book I read most. So keep it handy with you. That whenever you are having urge, instead of using your phone and scrolling, wasting a lot of time, read. Coming to strategy number 12, start a new hobby. Start a new hobby. It may be painting, it may be some music instrument, it may be cooking. The thing is that whenever you are having free time, you should be using your hobby. You should be taking your time for hobby, that hobby, not social media. Coming to strategy number 13. So, friends, I will ask you, how many of you exercise on daily basis? If you are not, I request you, I urge you that you start. What happens is that, friends, when you start your this exercises, a chemical name endorphin releases. It helps you to reduce your stress levels. It helps you to have better relationship with your mobile, with your social, because your urge of dopamine more and more is reduced when you are exercising on a regular basis. Coming to strategy number 14. Friends, we have a long list of friends on our social media. So I want to ask you one thing. How many of you have actually met your friends, which are your closest friend on social media? Have you met them? So strategy number 14 is that instead of discussing the things on social media, meet them in person. Have some dinner party, have some lunch party, go out for some picnic and other things. Actually feel the offline mode with your friends and tell me how you felt rather than just engaging it on social media. Now, and coming to strategy, another strategy. Now, social media has become that people who are a lot of frustration, they are putting it in comments. So I request you that whenever you are frustrated or when you are not feeling in mind, your mind is not at the right place, just journal it. Journal it means like take a diary. Just I am having this. Okay. What I do whenever I am having some thoughts, I journal it. So simply journal your thoughts, whatsoever in your mind. Coming to next strategies, you have to create a no phone zone. No phone zones means like in your bedroom, phone should not be there. Or on your study table, phone should not be there. Or dining table, phone should not be used. So created no phone zones. Now, friends, coming to next strategy, I will recommend you that buy an old clock, old alarm clock. We were having this old alarm clock in which we will was snoozing, and whenever we are waking up on daily basis using this phone, so what happens is that suppose alarm goes on and I pick up the phone. Okay, I snooze it. Then it again ran. Then I pick up the phone. Okay, I stopped it, and immediately I see a lot of notifications. Oh, what will happen? I will try to see what I missed. So instead of using your phone, use a real alarm clock. Coming to next strategy, friends. So unfollow, unsubscribe the feeds which are negative in nature, which are not providing you any positive things. Unsubscribe and unfollow. And when this feed will decrease, automatically your scrolling will be decrease. Next strategy is you have to have phone free hours. Phone free hours means after getting up in the morning, 1 hour no mobile. During lunchtime, no phone. Before going to bed, no phones. So this type of things you can do. Simply 1 hour after getting up, 1 hour before sleep, and during lunch, try to have this phone free hours. Next strategy is, friends, your have a friends. Join, you can join some communities, okay, of peoples which are mindfulness, which are productive. I am having a friends, I am also learning a lot of things. Okay, and I am having productivity groups. I am having mindfulness groups in which we post our progress on daily basis, that what I have done today and what was planned and what I missed today. Now coming to the next strategy, which is most done. Suppose use social media as a reward. Social media as a reward means, suppose I took the challenge that, okay, in my office, if I will work on this task and I will be completing this task, only after that I will be using this social media for 5 minutes. Friends, what happens is that when you use this social media as a reward, okay, what happens is that it happens is like that you are not using it much more. Okay, and you are also productive in your work because you are using it. You have a mindset, oh, I need to complete it before using it. Like our parents told us when we were kids. Okay, if you will complete this assignment, only then you go for playing outside. In the similar fashion, you have to set a reward. Your rewards can be also, suppose you have set your targets that, okay, I will restrict my daily uses to 30 minutes and my 7 days uses will be how much? 3 hours. Okay, if the in 7 days my total uses of social media is less than 3 hours, okay, I will be giving myself a party. Or it may be a nice meal, it may be some apples, it may be extra hour of sleep, or it may be any activity. But you must have this on weekly basis challenge, the rewards for yourself. Coming to next strategy, friends, you have to identify your emotional triggers that when you use it and replace your emotional trigger with something else. Suppose I am feeling stressful. Okay. So this is a trigger. So in that, what I should do? So I can use this breathing techniques to calm down my stress levels. It is as simple that you can deep breathe from left nostril and breathe out from right nostril. Simple for 2 minutes. Simple just for 2 minutes. And that is a magic thing. One of my mindfulness coach told me that every hour, just 1 minute break. Every hour, just 1 minute break for this deep breathing. And in deep breathing, you have to just observe your breath, how is it going and how is it coming. When you will be having more mindfulness, more awareness. So, friends, chances are there that your social media will not be there. Now, coming to next strategy. This is very much effective strategies. Use 2 minute rules. 2 minute rules mean whenever you're having urge that, oh, I require social media, I want to see. Set a reminder for 2 minutes. Okay. And in that 2 minutes, do something else. And after 2 minutes, if you still have urge remaining inside, then pick up the phone. Otherwise, so 90% chances are there that after 2 minutes, you will be doing something else rather than going for Instagram, Facebook, etc. So studies also has proved this that if you can stop it for 2 minutes, then your social media time is will automatically reduce because you will be having a much more disciplined life. Friends, you can also search this marshmallow experiment on internet in which this Delaying gratification means who have not eaten, kids, those who have not eaten this marshmallow, they were successful in the later life, rather than the kids who ate this marshmallow immediately. Coming to next strategy, you can have also have a list of things: reading, music, cooking, learning a skill, calling a friends. You must be having the list whenever you are having free time, whenever you are feeling bored, you can execute these activities. Coming to next strategy, you can just have a rubber band on your hand. Whenever you are feeling urge, just stretch it and leave it. Stretch it and leave it. Whenever there will be this stick, you will be having awareness. Oh, I need to reduce my social media. Why I'm using it? So it is a trigger for you to stop your social media. Coming to the next strategy, I will recommend friends whenever you are watching phone now, try to get something from it. Okay, if you are watching some video, okay, so what you have gained from it? Ask what you have gained from it. Instead of just scrolling, watch less and try to consume what you are getting from it. So when you will starting consuming and stop scrolling, started consuming and stopped scrolling. So your timeline will automatically reduce. So this strategy is also very much effective. Coming to next strategy, friends, when you are going just for a walk or going just for outing at some place, leave your phone at home and just feel how you're feeling. Friends, I am giving you a challenge that next time you go for a lunch or go for some outside activity, leave your phone behind and see yourself how are you feeling. Coming to the next strategy, there is a do not disturb mode in your phone. Set it from as per your requirements from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Do not disturb mode. So in that, there will be no notification, there will be no message updates, and you will be cut off from social media. Do not disturb mode. Coming to next strategy, you should having fast. For fast for what? Fast for social media. So once in a month, you should be not using social media for one whole day, for at least 24 hours. Suppose if I said that from tomorrow night, okay, okay, means the day with that will be starting in the morning to next morning, I will not be using the phone. So this is the social media fast. You can also, it is recommended that once in a month, if you can do, it shows your better control on yourself. And last but not the least, due to which I am here, it says that create more, consume less. Create more, consume less. Like if you are using social media, friends, I will suggest you start creating content. And what happens is that when you start creating content, you will be learning some new skills. You will be having some greater introspection that why you are doing it. Okay. And instead of watching, you can create. And in longer term, it will be much, much, much. Friends, you will not imagine that simply by these small strategies, this urge of social media will be gone. and you will be having a mindful person. So, friends, I will ask you a question that you need to ask yourself. Do I control my phone? Do I control my phone or my phone controls me? Do I control my phone? Do I control my phone or my phone controls me? My phone controls me. So, friends, these were some strategies that we have discussed, and now coming to the assignment part, which is most important. So far, these 30 strategies, friends, which we have discussed today. Okay. So you have to ask yourself at the end of the day that these small, small questions. What are the small, small questions? The small, small questions are that how much time do I spend it today? What emotions drive me to scroll? What I am looking for when I opening my app? And if I have some extra hour, what I will be doing? You must have clarity that why I want to so why I want to keep this social media off and what I will be doing in that time. How much you feel when you put off notifications off. Okay, coming to next. How was your day when you put your phone on monochrome scale? Okay. And is was any resistance when you were logging again and again for social media? And what happened when you have shifted your apps from home screen to another folder or inside anything? And what is the new hobby that you are starting today? Is exercising impacted today? Or when you have meet your friend, how was the feeling? You have to describe it. You have to journal your thoughts that why that did journaling help me to reduce my social media validations, creating no phone zone. So in what area I have created today this no phone zone today, whether while having lunch I was using my phone, whether while having dinner I was using my phone, whether in the morning I was using my phone after getting up. So you have to ask it. So uh, if you have bought out this physical alarm clock, then ask yourself, how was waking up today instead of using mobile? And how are you feeling after unfollowing and unsubscribing a lot of social media feeds? And what you have done during this social media phone free hours? What reward did I get myself today after achieving my setting limits of 30 minutes? Did the rubber band strategy works? Okay. What's the useful content I have seen today? How did I feel when I went outside without my phone? Did exercising help me? Was I able to create this dedication for 24 hours? And if I have to create something, what I will be creating? So there is a checklist. You have to just tick mark that out of 30 strategies, what strategies you have used today. And then you have to answer simple questions that what is the most important strategies out of 30 that you have used today? So you have to write down the question and answer for that strategies. And you have to ask yourself, did you successfully today follow your strategy? You have to just tick mark yes or no. Okay, how was your mood? How was your mood today after implementing the strategy? Is one happy, enthusiastic, focused, productive mode? You mention it. Also, you need to mention that how much time you have spent today on social media and what was the alternative activities you have done instead of using social media. So, what was the biggest insight? What do you learn about yourself today? You have to answer this. Then after that, this daily tracker, friends, you are given with one 7 days tracker. So after 7 days, you have to answer two, three simple questions there. What was the total time? What was the total time I saved? What was the total time I saved or I reduced of using social media? What was the biggest challenge during these 7 days? You have to write it down on your journal. What is the best alternate activity that you have implemented during this week? And how do you feel yourself when you see yourself before 7 days and today's, how you are feeling today? And at the end of the 30 days, you have to again repeat these questions and answers in details. And friends, then you will understand the importance of these small baby steps that you have discussed today. And that is going to change your life forever. So, friends, this is the end of module 5. And I again advise you and I again request you, please keep your assignments doing and commit yourself for this a 30-day challenge. And after 30 days, do tell me what was your screen time when you started this challenge? And after 30 days, what is your screen time daily? Suppose if before starting it is 3 to 4 hours daily, and if in 30 days you have reduced it to 1 hour or 30 minutes, that is a big progress because from 4 hours you have reduced it to 1 hour, means you have having 3 extra hours for your development, for your learning, for implementing your hobbies, for working on your life skills. So value yourself and ask yourself, do I control my phone every time or my phone control me? This question you need to ask every hour whenever you are awake, not in sleep. Whenever you are awake, you have to ask this question every hour, that do I control my phone or my phone is controlled? Simple question. And when you will be filling this tracker on daily basis, friends, your life will not be same. So again, I advise that listening to this lecture without implementation is a total wastage of time. I will not recommend you to listen this lecture if you are not going to implement it. Simply have it in your mind. Simply follow the assignments given to you. That are very much simple assignments, friends. You have to just tick mark yes, no. Or if you don't want to write, just tick mark or simply cross. That is the simple assignments. So thank you very much, friends, for your time, patience, because I know this was a little bit lengthy course, but it was necessary because background was necessary before. So thank you very much, friends. We will meet you soon. Thank you.